Pressing Matters. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. Now, Pressing Matter is a show about physical media, whether I'm going to a record store, interviewing somebody, showing you my collection. As long as we're talking about physical media, that's what you're going to get over here at Pressing Matters. Now, in this episode, I'm interviewing my boy Stevie. We talk about it all. We talk about from the vinyl exchange that he put together, which was a wonderful thing to be a part of. We talk about where he's from and the music scene where he's from. We talk about so many things on here. This is like an hour interview. We were yapping it up, man. Love the conversation. And this is why I love doing this, man. I get to hear other people's perspective. But enough of me yapping, man. Let's just get right into the interview. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out. So I'm gonna get right into this. What album do you think everybody should own on vinyl?
So I definitely think everyone should own Who is Jill Scott.
Mm, that's
It's just it's a solid album. It's timeless for me. It's beautiful lyrics, beautiful production, storytelling. I think whether you're a big R&B neo soul listener or not, it's an essential record that I think everyone can get into and I think everyone should own. And I mean, we're coming to like the 26-year anniversary for this record, which is hard to believe because this is like it's
wow.
one of the first CDs I remember buying, like when I like was making money like as a teenager, like even before I
Yeah.
was a teenager, like my first job, I remember buying like this record, and it still sounds and feels the same way. It doesn't feel like it's like 26 years old. So I think it's definitely a classic that everyone needs for
I
sure.
I actually don't have that album.
That was my next question for you.
I actually do not have that album. I've never seen that album in So there's certain albums that I just got to get in person. That's
Yeah.
one of them.
Mhm.
Um, the only album of hers that I see is actually like her greatest hits like album.
Yeah, that
I
one's
don't
up.
see anything else of hers, but that might just be where I'm located. Like I think if I go to the East Coast, I'll probably see it a lot.
It's pretty common. This one was gifted to me surprisingly, but yeah, I've seen it out. But I usually see this one or like her live album.
I'll
It's
take that too.
a black one with red. Yeah, no, that one's good.
I'm about to. I hope she goes on tour with this next album.
I saw her for this album. I think it was for the 25th year, so that had to be like last year, like March in
Okay.
New York, and it was great. She did it from top to bottom, like in the order of the album, and
Oh man.
it was great. Like she stayed on the stage the whole time, which is
Yeah, I want to see her live. She's one of the few that I'm like, I'll pay a good penny to
it
like, yeah.
it was a good penny, but it wasn't like a like arena penny. But she was in like a big enough space for her to where it like felt intimate, but like the cost wasn't like
Oh, okay.
skyrocketed. So
That's
yeah,
good.
she's worth it.
Yeah, there's a few people that are on my list right now. I've seen a lot of people, but she's one that I'm like, I've never even got the opportunity to see her. Like
Yeah,
every time she's even in the Bay Area or when I lived in SoCal, something happened. I was out of town or something.
no, yeah,
Never. So she's somebody I gotta see though. I hope that next album is. I haven't even listened to the single. I'm waiting to hear the whole thing. Like
yeah.
I need to hear it all.
No, I listened to the single. Yeah, I have high hopes for it.
Yeah,
I,
she's one of them ones.
yeah.
So, um, how do you? This is actually a question that I don't even know how to answer, but how do you decide if a record is worth adding to your collection?
Um, so I mean I try to be selective with like the records that I buy. If I'm out at a store and like something jumps at me, I might buy it just like off like an impulse buy.
Hmm.
But like I like to at least like 70% of the songs on the record. Because I feel like if I don't like at least 70%, I'm probably better off just getting a single. Because in that way, I'll play the single instead of
Yeah.
trying to find the track that I want to listen to on the record. Um, Also, just a record that kind of feels good that you want to have an experience with. Because I mean, record listening for me, I say is sacred. It's kind of like you're like bonding with this record, bonding with the artist and like the body of work.
Hmm.
So it needs to be a special record that I wanna have this experience with, that I wanna hear and hi-fi, all that. And then I think lastly, a record that sort of like marks a moment in time for me or like an era. Like there's some records that I listen to and it takes me back to like being in quarantine or like moving to Boston over the summer. Like I remember what I was listening to at that time, or even like holidays with my family, like Christmas and things like that. Like certain records and certain songs just take me back to that point in time. So I think those are definitely worthy of collecting. You have to have those.
So I don't even think I have like I do a lot of impulse buying, but I go when I go to like a record store though, I don't even bring my credit card anymore. So I pull out cash. Whatever
Yeah.
I got is what I got. So I don't go
Yeah.
too crazy. But usually I like majority of the songs.
Hmm.
Um I think there's only been a few times I bought a record blindly. They just happen to be Stevie Wonder records.
Of
So
course.
feel like that's a good
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I bought what was it? What was it? Intervisions. I bought that before ever hearing the album. And then I was like, oh, I know like a lot of these songs.
Yeah, yeah.
So I should probably do that though. 70%, that's a good.
70%. Because I mean, 50% is like, you really just like, not like the radio singles, but like you like the popular ones. But I needed
Mm.
like some of the deep cuts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not worth it. With the price of like records today too, especially, you know?
Whew. The man how they went up.
Yeah.
The man how the prices on went. I'm like, what? I used to get like three or four for like $40. Now it's one record.
Yeah.
So they done raise them prices. I'm waiting on the it to die down. I don't think it will.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, maybe the boom is gonna stop. I'm like,
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
I think it's here to stay now. So,
I've started like when I travel, I mean sometimes out of country, but like just like any sort of vacation, I try to buy a record when I go on vacation
mhm.
instead of like, buying like a keychain or like a t-shirt. Like buying that record is like my keepsake and that like reminds me of like that trip to wherever.
Mm.
So I feel like it's a good financial decision, you know?
I normally when I travel,
Hmm.
I so say I go to a place for 2 days.
Hmm.
One of the days is just strictly going to be spent like me just going to record stores and then me going to like I guess they're antique stores and
Yeah.
buying like, I'm the dude that's going to buy the like we love whatever state. I don't care. I'm going to buy that. Like I need the memories, but I normally try to find the record store because you find stuff that's like local. If
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
stuff that I'm like, oh, like this artist is huge here
Hmm.
and like I'll ask recommendations.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I like that part. Even when I went to Chicago, I saw stuff that I've like never seen in person. And
Nice.
honestly, the only reason why I didn't go as crazy as I wanted to is I was like, I can't fit this in no suitcase. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I already overpacked. Like it's like but I try to do that. But that's a good idea though. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that. I'm going to Seattle in February, so
Yeah. Get it. Bring a record home. Bring a record
so
home.
um what record makes you think of your childhood?
Um, so growing up, both of my parents, like, they had really good music taste.
Hmm.
I'd say more so my mom than my dad. I remember her like walking around the house with this small black boombox that we had to play like her CDs.
Mm.
And like she would like station it somewhere outside if she was doing something outside, or like even I remember her putting it like on the countertop on the sink top in the bathroom, like while she would shower, and she would like spin a record or spin a CD.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very like musical upbringing, musical house. I remember hearing a lot of like Mary J. Blige, Luther Vandross, little sprinkles of gospel music here and there, but like record in particular, I remember Erykah Badu's Baduism. That was like my introduction to that. Like I vividly remember hearing that like through a door, and probably like Christmas albums, like the Temptations Christmas record, like the
Mm.
one with like the four squares.
Yeah.
That one, like we just always like we played it top to bottom like every Christmas. And so like even now. I just find myself needing to listen to even like one record off of that for it to feel like Christmas. Cause that kind of like that like set the tone, like, okay, it's Christmas, like get in the spirit.
Yeah.
So and it's crazy that I don't have either of those records yet, but yeah, I need both of those.
I play that album like every year.
Yeah.
You know when like TikTok shows you like your memories?
Yeah.
I didn't post it this year because I was like, dang, I did the same exact thing. I was like, same song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, I didn't even like switch it. I said, I'm not even gonna post this. But every year I post that same song. I'm like, this is crazy.
It's good though.
The souls. Once he did
It,
that, every time, get me every time. I'm like, yes. So I'm a
that's the one.
yeah, but okay. Do you have, I guess, like an album that sounds like where you from? That like reminds you of like the city or the state that you're from?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
No, not one that reminds me because I mean I'm from Connecticut. Not like the only artist I can think of who's from Connecticut would be Cassie. I can't think of any of her songs like in
Yeah.
rotation right now or like any records. So no, nothing. It's kind of like just like a compilation of like what was popular growing up, like 2000s, like Drake, um, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, like the neo soul movement. That kind
Okay.
of that reminds me more so of like my upbringing and like falling in love with music more so than like Connecticut.
Yeah. I guess yeah, I'm trying to think of like somebody from Connecticut. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I didn't even know Cassie was from
No,
Connecticut.
yeah, yeah,
I just learned something new. I
yeah,
thought
get
she was I thought she was from like New York or something.
no, she's from Connecticut.
So,
And I
okay.
mean, being so close to New York too, like we got like a lot of the New York influence. So I feel like
Yeah.
I sort of like vibed with the New York artists more than anyone from any other state nearby. So
Because it's interesting for me to like hear because I'm from California,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's such a big state. Like we get artists from Northern Cal, Southern
yeah,
Cal,
yeah, yeah.
Central, like so that's why I'm like, I wonder what other people like hear. Because even when I meet people and they like think of California, they don't even think of certain parts. Like they just don't think it exists.
Just that one piece of California,
One, yeah, it's either like San Francisco, Oakland, LA.
LA.
And it's like that's it. And I'm like, I'm from San Diego. We don't
Yeah.
we don't even have an artist from San Diego that's like I just be like, we can say Kendrick. He ain't from San
Okay.
Diego, but
Yeah, that's
everybody knows him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like people have no idea.
I didn't know you were from San Diego.
Yeah, I'm from San Diego.
Hi. I
I'm
went there. I went there for the first time last year, 2 years
okay.
ago, and I loved it. Like more so than any of the other parts of California I've been to.
A lot of people say that. It's
Yeah,
because San Diego's like you get like the weather. There's
yeah,
also stuff to do, but you don't have to deal with like the LA stuff.
yeah. It's not touristy. It doesn't feel touristy.
Yeah. It's very so for me growing up though, it's like it's very military. So I'm from the place I'm actually from is Oceanside. It's San Diego County.
Yeah.
It'll be like 20-minute drive to get there.
Mhm.
But it's very like retirement. People go
Oh,
there and
so it's slow. It's slow, but
yeah, it's retirement. You either people are retired or you're military. There's no really in between. It's like
mm,
military or they're retired. Like so my family just happened to move because my uncles were in the military. And then we moved from Missouri when I was one.
wow, that would have been very, very different.
Yeah, I would be a very different
Yeah,
for sure. 'Cause I visited the place they from. I was like, oh, I see why y'all left.
different. Yeah, it's
There's
different.
nothing there. There's still Kmart there. So, um, so if you could have dinner with anybody whose album you own on vinyl,
hmm
which I don't know. I feel like I be tricking people with these questions sometimes. That's a hard question. But who would it be and why?
So yeah, I had three people in mind, but the one who I think I'd like benefit most from like actually sitting down and speaking with would definitely be Solange. I feel like I mean Solange is a vibe, and she's such a creative. There's like this blackness to her. And I love that she like taps into like multiple areas of the arts from like architecture to
Mhm.
fashion to like literature and I mean music, of course. So I feel like I learned a lot from her, and I'd like to hear about, her upbringing, what inspires her. She has like really, really good music taste from like little snippets that she posts on like her Instagram stories. So like her music taste is like pretty good. So I'd like to hear, what she's listening to. And I just think the conversation would be memorable for sure.
I'll probably ask
For
so many
sure.
questions.
Yeah. I'd have
I'll
a
ask a lot of questions on like the detail, just even that album cover, like because that album cover is it's very black.
yeah, it is.
So I would ask like the direction she went. She would have to like low key like just tell me to leave. I would be talking. I'll be asking so many questions. I would probably write a list of questions and just
Of
like,
what to talk
okay,
about. Yeah.
went through that one. Here's another one. So
Yeah.
that's a
I,
good pick.
that would be something. I seen her after she dropped the album, she did like a keynote speech at Yale, which is like in Connecticut.
Hmm.
And it was just like hearing like the visual like framework of like the album and like her thought process and like what she wanted to like portray with the music and like her art and like choosing colors and things. I feel like there was more information than she had time to explain for. So I
Yeah,
definitely like to hear the background of this record, and when I get home, and if she has anything coming next too.
that's that.
That,
That's
that
a that's a big question I would
would
have.
be good. Yeah.
Where's that album? So
It's
we've been
been
waiting.
it's been some time.
It's been a
And I
minute.
mean it would be nice to see her too. Like you've seen like those she does like these like pop-up performances in like art galleries or like
Yeah.
a opera type thing.
Hmm.
That would be nice to see.
She did that thing too with her library that she had that she
Yeah, yeah.
so like she's somebody she impresses me with that type of stuff.
Hmm.
Because she don't have to do that. Like
No.
she don't even have to make music. Your
Yeah.
sister's Beyonce. Like you don't have to do anything. Your sister's Beyonce and your brother-in-law's Jay-Z. You don't have to work ever again.
Yeah, she really don't.
You don't have to do anything.
But it
So
matters to her.
the for her to do that, it was like, oh, that is dope. She didn't even like try to make the headlines for it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Most people they put their name on it, they put their face in it, they talk about it all the time. She didn't even do none of that. Like
Yep,
so, that album in particular, that's one of my favorite albums ever.
for sure.
Um,
Sure.
so the way that the album is like curated and like even like with Master P like talking on it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything is just one is very black. So
Hmm.
I love that album. So.
Intentional. Intentional music.
And there was like a video that's going around. And this dude, he was talking about like why artists don't drop like every year, and I'm like because like like a salon, she takes time with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And as much as I would want another album, like craft it how you want it. I know
Yeah,
it's gonna be a message behind it. I know the artwork gonna be dope. I'm love to look at the vinyl and see it.
yeah.
Can't wait.
It needs time. Give it time.
It's been a minute though, Solange.
It
We
has.
wait.
It
Um,
has.
so. Why, I guess this is, I didn't phrase the question the right way. Why do you love vinyl? Like, what stands out about vinyl record that made you go, I want to get into this. I want to invest my time into collecting records.
Um, I'm an analog person through and through. I used to shoot film photography. I collect like analog watches. Have analog
Mhm.
clocks. I use like a paper calendar, so I'm still very analog, so to speak. So, as someone who loves music, it was just like the natural next step for me to be taking
Mm,
to be collecting records. I like what I mentioned, the experience. I like being drawn into the music and almost being forced to have to listen to the body of work in order.
yeah.
You kind of get into the mindset of the artist or like what their experience was like when they were recording this. So it kind of draws you in. I feel like that's different on record on vinyl. And sound quality, of course. As like
Oh, yeah.
I think anyone who loves music, like of course you're gonna want the best sound quality. So why not collect the record? It's worth it. If it's what you're passionate about.
some people can't tell the difference between the sound and I don't know. I'd be feeling like an old man. Like, I mean, I'm getting up there, but it's just I don't know how to explain. I'm like, it sounds so different than like, even like the little crackle sound
I was
sometimes.
gonna say crackling, yeah.
Like that, I'm just like, oh, that like does something for me sometimes.
Mhm.
Sometimes like I know I'm probably shouldn't have that, but I'm like, I enjoy it. It's like, oh, this is like a record, you know.
Yeah.
It also reminds me to go clean it sometimes. Like those things stand out. Like you can't get that from an MP3.
No.
MP3 is too perfect.
The experience is it's different.
Way
It's
different.
different.
So yeah, MP3 is too perfect. Even like CDs,
Mhm.
like I got a whole bunch of CDs.
Yeah.
It that sounds different than an MP3.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what it is. I think the physical nature of it is just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Just
hard.
having something in the physical, it elevates the respect you have for it, I feel, you know.
Yeah. Also, me spending money. If I'm spending my money,
You're gonna listen to it.
I'm going to take care of it. I'm also
Yeah.
going to like. I'm not one of them people who I don't even really consider myself a collector because I open every record. So I
Okay.
play everything. Like there's a record that I got it autographed. I'm like, I'm still gonna play it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
opening it.
Same.
I'm doing all that. So like for when I think of collector, like some people say I am, and then their definition, I understand it. But when I think of a collector, I think of somebody who buys stuff they don't want. They buy stuff because it's like it costs a lot of money, for instance. Like they'll buy like Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z or something, but they don't
Mm,
have no care to listen to it. I'm like,
yeah.
nah, that's not me.
Just, yeah, just for prestige. No, yeah, you have to listen to it.
I gotta listen to everything. Like,
It depends on the type of collector you are, I guess. If you're
yeah,
just a collector or a collector to like really get into the music.
I try not to open my Frank Ocean Channel Orange. I
Oh
tried not to open it, and I lasted like a week without. I was like, I'm
yeah,
opening this. Like
open mind. I had to.
I was like, I gotta hear this. Like, and it was like $80, $90. I'm for sure listening to
You
this. Like,
have to. You have
it's
to.
like a what?
That's limited edition too, you know. You
Hmm.
you have to have to play it.
When I ordered it too, I got because I don't really like ordering online. Certain
Mhm.
albums you just have to.
Yeah.
It got lost in like transit. And then like it was saying like it was still in I think it was in like Michigan for like
Yeah.
2 weeks. I was like, no. I like they lost my package. And I was like, no. And it just randomly showed up. Like I was still tracking it. It just randomly showed up. I was like, oh, it still says it's in Michigan, but I have it. Like even to this day, it still hasn't said that it's been delivered.
Wow.
But I have it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not about to fight it or refute it. I have it. So it's so weird. Like
Yeah.
whoever dropped it off, they didn't scan that it was delivered, but I
Yeah.
got it. So
Online is it's tough.
it's definitely scary sometimes.
I like the experience of going into a shop and being surprised by something that I want to buy instead of just getting it
Hmm.
online. But like you said, like some records you just can't
Yeah.
find them in store, and if you want them, then that's the only way to get them.
I also I hate buying online, but I have a luxury of living where I live. Like so
Yeah,
I have three within 20 minutes of each other.
that's
That's not normal.
crazy. Yeah,
That's not a normal thing that
no.
people have. And I recognize that like, oh, I can just go to the record store. If
Mhm.
I'm bored, I can just go to the record store. Some people got to drive an hour, 2 hours. I'm like, nope, I can walk.
That is a luxury.
It's a luxury.
We
So,
have, I'm in Boston, which is, it's just a city in Massachusetts, of course, but it's a big city, and
mhm.
there's, I want to say only three
Oh
in
wow.
the whole city, and like two of them are like a franchise, so you're getting like the same stuff at both record stores.
There's
So
one
we
there's, there's
visit them.
one store in Boston. Because me and my brother were actually thinking about going to Boston in April.
Hmm.
Um, there's this record store. I seen it in a movie. I wrote it down. Let me see if I can find it. What is the name of it?
Movie? New maybe Newberry Comics.
Newberry. Yep, I'm looking
Yeah,
right at it. It's Newberry. And I've seen that one. I was like, I want to go to that one just because I've seen it. Like, but is that like the franchise that's there, or is it just
yeah.
like, okay?
It's two Newberries, and then there's a third one. I think it's called like Vintage something, but that's more so like a thrift store, but they have records there.
Oh, okay. We have like one of those. They have like a thrift store in the back, and then they pretty much sell everything. You can get clothes,
Yeah.
DVDs, CDs, you get everything. But
No,
yeah,
Newberry's nice.
yeah, that's that. There's a couple places on my list. That one's on my list. Was it Sonic Boom in Seattle?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's on my list. The one in it's in Minnesota. I mean, I'm gonna stay away from Minnesota for a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's one in Minnesota. I got like a list of like record stores I want to go to. Um, some of them I like how it looks, like the
The
aesthetic of
store.
it.
Yeah.
Like hopefully it's not trash, but I was like, oh, this looks good. Like how y'all have it organized. I hate going to a record store that's not organized.
Ooh.
That
Yeah.
one is that's a like a pet peeve. When I
Yeah.
go in and they just have like there's one that I've been to. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna disrespect. I was about to say in San Francisco, and
Yeah.
they have the hip hop, R&B, soul. It's just all in one little
Oh
section.
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad to like look through. How am I
Yep.
gonna know what I'm finding? They don't have the letters, so it's just
Ooh,
like
yeah,
it
that's
just
even
says
worse.
hip hop, soul, R&B, which okay,
Oh
all in one. I'm like, y'all just wanted to say black music. Just say
yeah.
that next time. Don't disrespect me with that. Just say black music and let's go about our day. Because you got rock artists that are black over here too.
Yeah.
So I hate when they do that.
It makes the experience harder, you know? You,
Yeah.
you could find what you're looking for, even something close to what you're looking for, if they just divvied that up.
This,
Even if they just put like the like R&B and soul, that's close enough. You could put those together
yeah.
and hip hop separate, but
Nah, some of them they throw it together to be
those
like,
together.
it's like, all right.
Have you been to you've been to Amoeba Records?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I've
been
never
to
been.
I've been to all the Amoeba locations, I guess. They have three.
Oh,
So
they have three.
there's two in the Bay Area. There's one in San Francisco, there's one in Berkeley, and there's one in LA.
One in LA.
So the one in LA is probably the best one.
Yeah.
They also are the one that get like if somebody's doing like a performance in Amoeba,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be the one in LA.
LA.
They
Yeah.
get they get everything. LA gets everything. You know, people always say California. This is
Was
LA.
LA.
LA gets everything. When somebody does a show in California, they don't bring nobody out at the show
Yeah.
I go to. It's the LA show that get everybody. But yeah, Amoeba is one of the best, if not the best record stores that I've been to.
I have to go there.
I just be prepared to spend. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you go there, because you're going to see a lot of it's big. Like there's you just be prepared to spend. So
Yeah.
have your coins because you're going to spend a lot
Bring
of
me credit
money.
card.
Oh yeah, you'd
No
be
cap.
like, make sure your bills is paid because you're going to
Yeah.
spend a good penny. Every time I go, I spend a good penny. It's a good spot. The one in San Francisco, it get a little packed. It get a little packed because this is just people just go. There's a lot of people who like go there. They be like staging pictures. I'm like, y'all not even going.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody, they literally are like recording. They'll just pick it up, and I'm like, y'all didn't even buy nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all just walked out of here. Y'all didn't buy nothing. I'm like, this what are we doing?
Posers.
It's like, come on, man. Y'all ain't got to do that. It's content. Everything's content though, so I
Everything
get
is
it.
content.
So, but Amoeba also they have on YouTube. It's called What's in My Bag, where they like interview people, like celebrities and stuff. It's a good series. I didn't know it existed, and I was like doing this. Well, I used to do a show called I used to call it On the Record,
Hmm.
and I realized I was like I wanted to like do stuff other than just like vinyl. That's why I
Yeah.
changed the title of it.
Mhm.
But I was like, oh, they do something that's basically the same exact thing. I was like, oh crap. I don't want people to think I'm
Shut
copying
up.
it. Like I didn't know it existed. Like I was like, but they're interviewing celebrities, so I'm like, cool. I don't have to even worry about it. I'll do myself. Like I don't have to worry about them then. But Yeah, it's a good spot. If you want the if you want a better experience, like you want to be able to have your time, Berkeley's probably the best spot though.
Yeah.
So Berkeley is the best spot. Granted, that's in the Bay Area, but
Hmm.
you can spend more time in there and be able to go through stuff easier. LA is fast as hell. Like you feel like somebody's looking over you.
Yeah.
But
Are they the same size, you'd say, or is the LA like the biggest location of the three?
LA is probably the biggest.
Biggest, yeah.
Um, but the LA they moved spots too. So they were in a different spot, a different location, but then they moved to a different spot.
Okay.
So I don't know if that one's bigger or not, but they moved spots. The one in San Francisco is a decent size. The one in Berkeley might be the smallest one.
Okay.
Um,
That's the
it's
comp.
but it's also it's like that one. I like that area. I think I just like Berkeley more, but like it's right by the University of Cal.
Hmm.
Everything is like right there. There's other shops there. There's thrift stores there. There's like coffee shops. It's like you can do a lot with your day.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I like that one better because of it. It's more intimate. I don't have to worry about like nonsense. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like
In
it better.
LA. Hmm.
But yeah, Amoebas, they earned that reputation of being like one of the best, I would say.
Yeah, I'll get
Uh,
there one day. One day.
but there's a lot. There's some in like New York that I want to go to,
Mm.
but I don't know. I don't know. We gotta we waiting on travel. I'm seeing how everything's playing out. Cause what's crazy is I like looked up like everything for I wanted to go to Minneapolis because I was planning around like, all right, I'm gonna go see the Timberwolves play. I'm gonna
Hmm.
go to all this, and I'm like looking at the news. I'm like, oh hell no, we can't.
Yeah,
Hell
now's not
no,
a
we
good
can't do
time.
that. I was like, we're gonna wait.
Yeah, now's.
So I I booked Seattle to go to. I mean, Seattle's not that far though. I
Mhm.
booked to go to Seattle, and that same week in February, I was gonna go to Minneapolis. But obviously, we're
Yeah,
not doing that. Plans have changed.
don't
But
blame you there.
so before I ask the actual last question, I'm gonna ask you about the vinyl exchange. I have a couple questions.
Mhm.
So the first question is, how did you come up with the idea to do the vinyl exchange?
Yeah.
And then I have a couple follow-up questions.
Okay. So I want to say a few years back, before I was like pumping out any like real content on TikTok or collecting any records, I remember seeing a video by New Vinyl Who Dis.
Hmm.
So shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
And she was doing an unboxing of a record that she got in exchange that she was a part of for like a Christmas swap. And I mean, I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. I saw myself being a part of something like that. So that following Christmas, I want to say, I reached out to her and I was just like, when's the exchange happening? Like, what do I have to do? And she said that they weren't doing it that year and she wasn't sure if they'd be doing it again. So I was like, all right. So I wait, I want to say maybe 2 years go by. At this point in time, I'm like posting records, I'm building like somewhat of a small community of other collectors, yourself included. Um, and I was like, why can't I host one myself? Like, we only need a few people.
Yeah.
So I made the flyer, I posted it on my TikTok story, I sent it to a few people individually, and the response was great. Everyone was down.
Yeah.
Thankfully, things went smoothly. And the person I was the secret Santa to Griff in studio. So shout out to Griff.
Okay.
And he's like a big jazz listener. I dabble in jazz, but I definitely don't know enough to like pick a good jazz record for you. So me having to like research and like go through hurdles to find the right record for him kind of put me on to like a lot of good jazz records and jazz artists. So I mean the community building aspect of like the exchange was good, but like indirectly like discovering new music was just like that was something that wasn't even on my radar of what would happen going into this. So I
Yeah.
I loved it. It seemed like everyone loved it,
I
and
I liked
I do
it.
it again. Yeah, I do it again for sure.
I would say, your communication of it too was like, I was like, you're great at you're great at communicating. I was like, thank God too, because like I've been a part of some stuff where I was like, communication is not
Yeah,
there. I was like, oh, you're communicating great, you
I
know?
just I tried to close up all the loopholes so like it just makes it easier for me on the other side,
Mhm.
making sure we're all on the same accord. We know like when things need to be sent out, how much you need to spend, and all that. So it was a good community. I'm thankful for everyone who was a part of it.
Yeah. Shout out to Sierra too. She got me a vinyl, the Vince Staples vinyl.
Yeah,
I cannot find that in person.
yeah.
So shout out to her for that one. I was like, cannot find this.
Love to
It's
see her.
bothering me so much. But okay, a question is, what is your plan for the future of it? And
Mhm.
also, how do you go across the process of finding, I guess, is it an app? I was on a website. What site to use to do it? I don't know if that makes
Um, so I can't say what the future would be like. I mean, I'm definitely want to do the exchange again next year. I'd like to tweak a few things. I think instead of like writing out exactly what record you want, if you just put like a genre that you like, or like a genre
sense.
that you're interested in, and maybe somewhat of like a list of what you already have, so that you're getting something like new, but that you would like. Because I mean, I want you to like your gift, but I feel like the discovery aspect on my part, like being introduced to new music, was like it was bigger. It was bigger than this exchange.
Hmm.
I'd like to incorporate somewhat of that
Okay.
into the next one. Um, but as for the app, I use what do we use? Draw names.
Hmm.
So I basically just like Googled Secret Santa exchange type
Oh,
thing.
okay.
And I was just looking for one where we didn't have to make an account because I knew that would be an extra step for everyone to have to do. So I just found what was easy where everyone could just sign up and then a way for you to just share your address privately with just that one person. And yeah, it worked.
Yeah,
And
that
at the end of it, I was able to get like a list of who had who to like track down just to make sure everyone, got their stuff and who was supposed to send what to who. Cause with 16 it was tough, but like if it were bigger, I can't imagine having to run all these people down to find out,
yeah.
did you get your record? Did you send your record?
It
But
for me, I was like, I was getting like so many packages delivered to my apartment.
mhm.
And I was like, okay, I don't know what it's like, because I was also buying stuff for like my house, like to clean and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to the store. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what is a gift, what is. So I just
Yeah.
waited. I waited for Christmas to open like
Open
everything.
everything, yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm opening like dish soap. And so it's like, oh, it's not a gift, but
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know what is what, like who got me what. Because my siblings also sent me stuff, and I was like, y'all didn't label anything.
yeah.
So I don't know who gave me this, who gave me that, but I would say um I like the idea of like not putting the record that you want. I
Hmm.
like being surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like being surprised when it comes to gifts. Let me rephrase that. I don't like somebody just popping up at my house. I don't like that surprise.
Gifted surprise.
Yeah, but I like that because that's why I just put my Discog at first, and I was like, oh, they
Hmm.
want to know what type of albums. I was like, let me
Hmm.
put something, um, and see. But yeah, I just think that like the Discog and just figuring out, the person I had to, I was like, oh, I could deliver this like literally to you.
Oh, they were close?
Yeah,
Okay. Who'd you have?
I had Locks on Wax.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if she wanted to put her real name out, but I had her, and I actually interviewed her too, and I was like, "Oh, I can literally deliver this to you. I
Yeah.
know, I know the area. Like I'm all. Sometimes I'm over there. I'm like, oh, I literally can just deliver this to you. I told her too. I was like, I could have just delivered it to you. If I would
Wow.
have known that, I would have just went to the record store and probably grabbed a few more
Grab
things.
something,
Like,
yeah, to
yeah,
send
I
to.
was like, I could just give it to you. Um,
That's
but
nice.
that, yeah, I would say I want to do something like you inspired me to want to do something that like with the Bay Area of something where we like meet in person. And I was like, that is like a great
I
thing.
I'd really like to do that, but I mean, again, in Boston, I haven't networked with too many collectors in this area, and I mean in Connecticut, I can't think of like any real record stores or like collectors. We
Yeah.
just don't have like I don't have that community right next to me. So I just had to, work with what I have. But no, I think meetups are great. There's another collector, I think QC Records. They do
Oh
like a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
meetups
I know you're
in like
talking
the
about. Yeah.
DC area. But there's like
Yeah.
a lot of them. So
Yeah, I be watching. I'll be like, "Dang, that's dope!" Like y'all be going to y'all go to the record store together.
yeah.
Like I'm probably gonna post. I mean, probably before this comes out, I'm gonna make a post and try to get people in the Bay Area because I'm like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of us in the Bay Area and we just don't know,
Don't
and we
know.
just
Yeah.
all happen to follow each other.
Hmm.
Like I saw a video of somebody I follow. I was like, you live near me. Like they
Yeah.
live same city near me. I was like,
Yeah.
do you
Wow.
not realize? I was like, I go to that spot all the time, and that's how I found out. I was like, I didn't want to be weird and be like, hey, we live we live
Yeah.
close by, but I'm like, oh, I know exactly where you are. I go
Mhm.
there all the time. I'm surprised we haven't ran into each other.
Yep.
Ain't that many of us out here. Like, so it's
Right,
like I
right
want that
there.
to happen. So
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
community building, that's huge. Especially like finding like-minded people who just want to like go to record stores and we can go to lunch after. I don't even care. I'm like, I just go to the record store, put my headphones on. Like it would be dope to go through it with somebody else. But okay, the last question. This is always a hard question for people,
Mhm.
and people's answers probably change because mine definitely have changed since the last time that I even did this myself. If you're on a desert island and you get five vinyl from your whole collection, what are those five vinyls and why?
So the five, based on my current collection, because there's a few that I thought would fit this that I don't have yet, but I'll have them soon. But of the five that I do have, first would definitely be Anita Baker's Rapture. It's just it's definitely like my foundation of R&B soul music. It's a solid album front to back. Her voice, the production on this record, it's an essential. This could definitely be on that list of records that everyone needs.
Yeah.
This one, I'd have to have that one. Next would be Faith Evans' Faith.
Ooh, you got that.
So this one was it was like a rare pickup because it's one of the ones that was on my list that I couldn't find, and then someone like posted on Instagram. This is back when I was in Connecticut that they were having like this pop up in Hartford, which is like maybe like 40 minutes from where I stay. And so I was like, okay, I'll check it out. I went and it was like mostly jazz records. And then they had like this tucked in the back. And I gasped because I've never seen it in person. And this was one of the ones, that I probably would have ordered like on Discogs down the line. But like to find it in person, it was special. But this one, it's definitely like when I think of core R&B music, this is like it's like the staple, like the blueprint almost, like
Mhm.
where like R&B music kind of not stems from, but like a true source of R&B music. I feel like this and definitely Mary J. Blige's "Share My World," which I don't have. Both of those albums are kind of like they're necessities for me when it comes to like modern day '90s R&B music. You know, so
That one
definitely need that one.
that one got two songs that was it last year I was playing a little bit too much.
But yeah, and you know what? The vinyl, it's only a one. It's just a double sided, but a lot of the songs didn't make the record. But it does have it's got enough of them. I mean, they're all good. So
Does it have as soon as I get home on there?
of course,
All
of
right,
course,
you know.
of course,
You
of course,
good?
of course.
You-
Um, Marvin Gaye's "I Want You."
Mm,
I mean, don't need to say too much. Just like good music and essential. This is soul music. This is real music. I like the highs and lows of the record. Like there's some like party, dancey, bluesy type records, and then he's got like sprinkles of like sexual R&B, seductive music. So he's giving us a bit of everything in just these nine records, and it's something I definitely have to have on a deserted island because I listen to it all the time.
The album takes you through like you go through the emotions, you go like the highs and lows, like
Hmm.
just the title track. The title track is like
Yeah, yeah.
I want you, but I want you to want me too, like
Hmm.
that. Like, ooh.
Spit
Yeah.
it.
Like what's on the After the Dance is on it, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that one's I might
Mhm.
listen to that today.
It's it's a necessity. And I mean, I've seen this one a lot, but I wanted like a good condition pressing, so I ended up buying like a new one
Okay.
just because like the collector in me kind of wanted a good copy of this. So yeah, this one's essential for sure.
I think I got a used copy,
Hmm.
but that's because the place that I went, the new one was going for, I was like, I'm not paying that.
The
Like,
price.
I'm like, I'll just get a used one.
I think Motown they do like specials. They run like specials every now and then, but they have like all like pretty new pressings of their records. So I got it from there, and it definitely wasn't 50.
I think that it might be 50 this year though. When did
Mm.
it come out?
Oh no, I thought you meant $50. You paid
Oh,
$50.
$50. No,
Oh no, the record's
well,
only
so
50.
this is the problem with so California, we got them taxes when we buy stuff though. So it could be like it could say $42. You're gonna pay 50
Yeah,
because of the sales tax and
yeah,
all that stuff. So it was, I mean, it was $42. I could just say that's how much it was, and then I was going to end up paying $50 for it. And I said, I'm not doing that.
yeah.
I'm just not doing that when I can just get a used copy for
You pay,
12.
yeah, yeah. They're out there.
Oh yeah, it's about to be. What was it? It came out in 76. So is that how many years is that? I'm not trying to do no math.
So 50, yeah, like 50.
50. That's 50, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
50. Yep.
I knew either this one or what's going on. I knew one of them had an anniversary this year.
Yep. I want you. Wow. Yep. Um, Cleo Soul's Gold,
Whew.
definitely an essential. Um, this is definitely one of those records that kind of takes me to a place in time, and listening to it in full feels a lot like a therapy session or like a release of something. I feel I feel like a better person after listening to this. It's like I don't know, she kind of like brings you through the emotions and through what you're feeling, and I don't know, it's something angelic about her voice, and I like that she's kind of intertwining R&B soul with like religious spiritual music, and she does it kind of effortlessly because I feel like the first time I listened to it, I missed that. Like I was just like, okay, like it just feels like love, you know. But then diving deeper into her lyrics and some symbolic things that she mentioned, you can tell that like she's talking about God in some of these records. So
Oh yeah, she does it in a way that's not like I don't say preachy, but like even if you're not religious,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure you could probably like
You
be
can
like,
feel it. Yeah.
oh, I feel this. Like this is
Hmm. It's
what
not
a
like
time when that album came. We got like back to back releases. Oh my God.
yeah,
Uh
yeah.
that is a good album though.
That is, yeah. That's one of the ones when I heard about the release, I'm gonna pay the price for that one because I have to have that one. Have
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah, we had to pay the was it the fee the tax for out the country.
Oh, the tariffs. Yeah.
That added a lot. Cause I bought three records. I technically I bought four, but I didn't get one because something went wrong with
Oh,
the. I'm still waiting on that one.
still.
But they told me I communicated with them. They told me that like it was they said they're gonna refund me and still send the record. So I'm assuming like I'm probably not getting the record if I'm getting a refund. Like okay,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure I got the refund. It just went to my credit card, so
Hmm.
I didn't
It's
see it.
in time, in time.
But yeah, I bought all three at once, and then I saw what it cost. I said, "Whew."
But you're happy with it though.
I should have paid in payments.
Yeah.
That's what I should have did. That
No,
was
I still have to get the other ones, but yeah, maybe I'll pick those up at Amoeba.
if you see her album in person,
Get it.
just buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need the Rose in the Dark
Hmm.
one I need. But yeah, I bought all three of them. One swoop. I shouldn't have did it probably. Well, I like it now that I got it.
Yeah.
But at the time, I
At
was
the
like, that
time.
was not a smart decision. Like just paid bills and stuff. I was like, not a smart decision. It's like, well, we're gonna eat ramen noodles for a couple
Ramen noodles and music.
back to the college days, I guess. But it's a good album.
And the last one, Stevie Wonder's Musicarium.
Woo.
So I'd say my favorite Stevie Wonder record changes. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, like all of the records on this list would probably change, but this one is definitely like always going to be like a top two for me. Um, Ribbon in the Sky in particular is like that's like one of my favorite. I want to say songs of all time, like one of them.
Mm.
And to know that it's like in the company of like all these other incredible, incredible records that it's almost unbelievable that he released this as like one record and not like a greatest hits because it sounds like a greatest hits record because
Mhm.
there's like no gems on this record. They're all like good. I don't want to say radio, but like good radio records that like you know and that you love and that you can get into. And similar to like the Marvin Gaye's "I Want You," a lot of highs and lows here.
Yeah.
Like very very dancey, very family social, but then there's like the intimate ones that like make you think and make you feel things, and then lovey-dovey type ones. So it's an incredible album. Um, I have three copies of this one.
Damn. Okay.
It's one that you have to have. It's 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 an essential for sure. I would definitely need that one.
I mean, Stevie
Definitely.
Stevie has like some runs on albums that are just like, ain't nobody messing with you.
Yeah. It's too strong.
If you ever give me that, if I ever had just a little bit of that talent, the world would not enjoy me. I'm already like kind of annoying. You put that with that talent, you can't tell
Yeah.
me anything. What are you gonna tell me? I can do it all.
He's the greatest. He's the greatest.
I can play all these instruments. I can sing.
Yeah.
I probably wrote your favorite song. Like, what are you gonna do?
A lot of artists just aren't they aren't doing that anymore.
I don't know if they can.
Full pack. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if they can do. He's a prodigy. He's like literally the definition of like a prodigy. Like
For
it's him.
sure.
It's his picture.
Hmm.
He was like a little kid doing better than everybody.
Hmm.
He's Motown's like what you gonna do?
Yeah. It's talent with the grind.
Yeah.
The grind.
What do you tell a kid too at that age? How can you like discipline him? I'm
Yeah.
the best. I'm literally the best ever.
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell me?
No competition.
So it's a great album.
Yep. Yep.
Jeez. And your background too. I just noticed that. I just noticed you had the D'Angelo, the
Yeah.
cello. Is that Donny Hathaway?
Donny Hathaway, yeah. So
Okay.
that I was between him or Solange for who to do dinner with, just because like there's so much mystery around his life and his death.
His death,
So,
yeah.
and I mean, I'm still surprised we don't have a biopic by him. You know?
Yeah. I his death is like there's a lot of mystery with it.
Hmm.
I don't think they want to do the the biopic. I think they don't want to undiscover what's you know.
Yeah. Even if they, I mean, even if we just highlight like the highlights, like before he got to that point,
He was so young too.
so young,
Gosh.
so young, but like so much music, so much soul.
I'm surprised they can do it too.
Hmm.
And there's so much that you can like ask questions about.
Hmm.
You could get into like mental health.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so
true.
much they can do with that, but that is a story. With
Sure
all
there's,
the documentary we be getting, I'm surprised.
sure there's some like racial stuff that played a role in that. Because I mean, there's a lot of talk about what his life was really like, but yeah, it'd be nice to like set the tone and I think just paint a better picture of him like in like his more successful era, you know?
Because all I heard majority of my life about him was like um just a talent that took his like and
Mhm.
it's like yeah, but like what else?
Yeah.
We get the stories of like most of our legends. We know their stories.
Mhm.
Um a lot of the times it's unfortunate that they're not here when we get the
Mhm.
stories, but
Yep, true.
we got Michael Jack. We're getting Michael Jackson.
Getting
Hopefully,
yeah,
hopefully.
yeah, that looks good.
I'm like, man, I'm about to be in the. I
That
might dress
looks
up. I ain't gonna
good.
lie. I might dress up.
That
We
looks
getting all
good.
these great movies, but that's one I'm surprised.
Hmm.
But I don't know if like also like if they can't have the music, I don't know if I will want it.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know if like his family owns like the stuff, but was it publishing? But that would be good.
Yeah,
But you
it's
got to do that.
necessary.
You got to do that
Necessary.
right.
We
Jeez,
need that. 'Cause I
that
feel
would be
like some people probably, I think some people aren't aware of him. Like they might just know this Christmas, and they think like that's the extent of his career. But like he did so
yeah.
much.
The album with the what's her name, Roberta Flack.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's like for the longest.
Hmm.
You know what though? That might be because this Christmas that song is bigger than him
Hmm.
at this point.
Yeah.
Like I remember like just watching like the animated video of
Hmm.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who he was at the time. So that song is bigger than him at this point.
Hmm.
But his life has not been told at
Hmm.
all. There's a
Yeah.
couple of people that like I want to know more about, which is also why we gotta have these people get the respect while they're here.
Yes. For sure.
Because when you pass away, it's in the hands of everybody around you.
Yep.
It becomes money involved now.
A lot of money involved.
Like people don't want to sign off on stuff. Like, but
Yeah, but the Michael Jackson one looks good. I think it's usually when the family is backing up the project, it feels more authentic
yeah.
and it's more believable because I mean, of course they had this relationship with the artist. So I think when we give it over to like Lifetime and like other companies to tell your story, it just
Once you give it to Lifetime, it's over. I'm probably not watching it. Once I'm like, oh, Lifetime got it.
like
Uh, we're not watching this. Like, I'm good. But yeah, there's a couple of people. Now that I'm thinking about it, he might be the only one that hasn't got like a documentary of like at least like an unsung. Like,
yeah.
so I just want to know like I wonder how they would cover the mental health part. That would be a little.
Hmm.
I'm not trying to cry walking out the theater, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to. You have to with him.
Hmm.
You can't end the movie on a cliffhanger, like
Yeah.
you got to address that. That's going to be difficult. I don't know what artist or what actor would be like, I want to take this on.
Yeah. No.
That's a tough role to do,
That's
like,
tough.
because
That
even
is.
Michael Jackson, like, it's his family doing it, so you can't really say nothing to that. Like, you can't. It's hard to do these legends.
Hmm.
And if Lifetime is offering it, guys, never do it.
Don't even.
Don't even don't ruin your career because of that. I know the check is nice,
It's
but
not worth it.
it's not
Legacy.
worth it. But
Keep the legacy.
um, is there anything like you want to add before we close on out?
Um, not. I mean, not particularly. No. Thank you for having me. For
Oh,
sure. For having me. I mean, for the show that you're doing in general. Um, just putting a spotlight on other collectors. raising awareness about vinyl collecting, keeping the cycle going,
Yeah,
and for
thanks
being a
for
part of the what you call the exchange.
that. Listen, man, I'm telling you, when you hit me up, I was like, oh, this is such a great idea. I was like, I don't know why nobody has thought to like do something like this.